The Lazy Girl and the Hardworking Girl. Once, in a remote village, there was a small house where a husband, a wife, and their 2 daughters lived. One daughter was the wife's own child, and the other was the daughter of the husband's first wife. The stepmother loved her own daughter deeply. She always gave her new clothes, jewelry, and delicious food. But this excessive love made her extremely lazy. She spent all day sitting in front of the mirror, admiring her beauty, and did not do even a little bit of work. On the other hand, the stepmother treated her stepdaughter very harshly and cruelly. The poor girl had to do all the household chores: sweeping, washing dishes, cooking, fetching water, everything. Yet this kind-hearted girl never complained. She quietly did all the work because her heart was full of love and patience. The father often saw his daughter tired and exhausted, and his heart ached, but out of fear of his wife, he could not say anything. One day, he said to his daughter, "My child, I'm sorry that I can neither give you comfort nor buy you good clothes." The daughter gently replied, "Father, don't worry. You have given me love, and that is the most precious thing. Now it's my turn. I will work and earn money so that our days may improve." When the stepmother heard this, a cunning idea came to her mind. Why not send her to work in a wealthy household? Whatever she earns will be mine. The next day, she spoke softly and said, "Child, your father is ill. It would be better if you go and work in a big house." The girl smiled and replied, "Yes, mother, I will go." When she left, the stepmother did not even give her a single grain of food. Still, the girl offered thanks. Her father said, "My child, remember, if anyone asks for help, never refuse, and do every task with your whole heart." The girl nodded and set out on her journey. She walked for many days on foot, hungry and thirsty, yet full of hope. On the way, she came across a dry tree. The tree said, "Child, break off my dry branches so that I may become green again." The girl immediately started working and kept breaking the branches until the tree looked fresh again. The tree blessed her, saying, "May your life always be filled with spring." A little further on, she found a withered vine. It said, "Dig the soil around my roots so I can breathe." The girl helped the vine until blisters formed on her hands. The vine said, "The reward for your hard work will come soon." Then she found a broken clay oven. It said, "Fill the cracks with mud so that I can bake bread again." She did so, injuring her soft hands, but the oven became happy. In the same way, she cleaned a filthy well and even bathed a dog covered in mud. Everyone she helped gave her blessings in return. At last, she reached a beautiful house of fairies. The fairies said, "If you wish, you may work here, but remember, you must clean 7 rooms. Never enter the 8th room." She promised. A whole year passed. She served faithfully and never once opened the door of the 8th room out of curiosity. The fairies were very pleased. "We are impressed by your hard work," they said. "Come, we will give you your reward." They took her to the 8th room, where piles of gold, silver, jewels, and pearls were stored. "Whatever sticks to your body will be yours," they told her. When she came out, shining coins, pearls, and gems were clinging to her body. It was as if a star had descended upon the earth. On her way back, all those she had helped thanked her. They gave her fruits, bread, and sweet juice. When she reached home, her sick father had become healthy again. The 2 embraced and wept with joy. The house filled with happiness and light. But when the stepmother saw her wrapped in gold and silver, she burned with jealousy. She said to her own daughter, "Now you go and bring back even more wealth than this." Her daughter followed the same path, but when the dry tree asked for help, she said, "I will not dirty my beautiful hands." She helped no one. Not the tree, not the vine, not the oven, and not the well. Eventually, she reached the fairy's house. The fairies gave her the same instructions. But after a few days, driven by curiosity, she opened the door of the 8th room. Inside were snakes, frogs, and hornets. They attacked her and injured her badly. Terrified, she ran back. On her return journey, all those she had refused to help turned away from her. The well dried up, the bread in the oven burned, and the fruits on the tree grew out of reach. When she reached home, instead of gold and silver, her mother saw her covered in wounds and dressed in dirty clothes. The father said sadly, "You see, pride and laziness never bring blessings. Only hard work, kindness, and honesty make a person shine." Thus, the stepmother and her daughter left the house forever, while the kind-hearted girl lived happily with her father. Moral: hard-working hands change destiny, and a pure heart itself turns into gold.